put a ribbon on it this morning. Little plant pot, as you can see there. She can use it later on as a hanging basket if she wants. And we have a nice marigold there. And we have some lilies there. And moving down at the bottom, we have a little nasturtium. It's just starting to kick off the night. And over here we have the lemon scented geranium. So I think she'll like that. So that is number 1. Good afternoon, everybody. Here we go. What we're doing this afternoon is on my little craft table. As you can see, I have been drying out all my flowers. Some sea holly in there. Quite an abundant mix of bits and bobs, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do in 2 seconds. We have some lavender here. Sunday the 29th here is Mother's Day in France, and every single year I always get my French mammy, I call her, next door neighbour. She's like 85 or something. This year I've made up my wee bows, got 2 wee bows, I'll show you in a minute. And I always give her something, but she's not been well this year at all, and I'm just going to go overboard this year with gifts for her, but all handmade apart from a little hand cream because she likes pottering about the garden if and when she can. So I think she's about 85 now, so that'll go in with the little bags. And this is just a wee plain bag that I do for my lavender, little lavender bags, but I thought I would pop it in this little bag as well once it's finished, just to make it a nice wee bit of prettiness for her. So I do have loads of lavender saved, but I've just found this one in my dried bag, so I'm going to be using that lot instead. And I'm going to make a small bag of pot puree with this, guys. So I've cut bits and bobs off, I think that'll be enough for her, just to make a small bag. And I'm going to be adding some essential oils. A wee bag with some air holes in it. Just get that opened up. Got the glasses on now, and I'm just going to watch exactly what I'm doing here. I don't want too much, but I don't want too little, because I want it to smell when she puts it in her wee bowl. And this actually reminds me of my wedding bouquets and buttonholes. Right, coming out now. As we had the sea holly there, but we do, as I said, got 3 beautiful plants in the garden for saving for later on in the year, for drying them out. So there we go, that's another one of Mammy's. I have also still to prettify all this at the top, but I did make some elderflower cordial during the week, and we managed to get loads. So this is mixed with your fizzy water and with your Prosecco, your champagne, whatever it is you're drinking. We've just been drinking it with Perrier water, but she's got one of them, and that's just a wee guideline just telling Christian not to drink it all straight like we did with the last one. And that's Mammy's husband. This here, she always gets a confiture or jam, as we call it. And this time it is rhubarb and vanilla that I made with our excess of rhubarb. So she's going to get that as well. And next on the agenda, let's get this sea holly. Excuse the nails, guys, I've been out in the garden all morning. Get some lavender sprigs off. Oh, the smell is lovely. Honestly, my lavender just now is just starting to come into flower outside. But see, oh my goodness me. If you don't like the smell of lavender, there's something wrong with you. I've not long finished making my, my oils. So we've got calendula for the garden. So got calendula oil with, what else have we got? Mixed with sweet almond carrier oil. And I more than likely will pop in just 2 little drops of the lavender essence. Make sure I take out all those sticks, guys. So I'll be back in a minute when I've done that. That was a wee bit pernickety, as it's usually done in autumn. But the last thing I want is for Mammy to get these wee, very, very hard woody stems in her bag, especially if she's going to be putting them under her pillow. So I think that's it. Oh my goodness me, the smell of this living room is amazing. That should be enough. You put enough in, obviously, so you're getting the smell, but also, that's like half full, but also enough, you know, that it moves about. That's fine. So normally I would give these away like that and or sell them like that, but since I'm going to be popping this, let me cut that bit off. Since I am actually going to be putting this into another bag, I'll just the tiniest of knots in one of them. Oh, yes, I know, I'm using the secateurs. There we go, there's your wee bag, and there's plenty of room in there for you to move it about. Oh, that's blinking amazing. And then we get a nice wee fancy bag. And pop that inside this one. And again, plenty of room for it to move about. There we go. And then Mammy can just take the lid off, put it in her wee pulse points, give it a wee rub. Okay, so first things first, take the wee stopper out the bottle. This has been done with alcohol. Give it a wee rub because I've already had it on my skin, which... There we go, and just set that to the side for a minute. I've got to be very careful with this. Now, I do have little stoppers. Little, oh, what do you call them? Like basters. Tiny ones for these bottles, but can I find it today? No. So, here we do have my newly made, look at the colour of that. Newly made almond and calendula oil. Be very careful with this. I don't know if this will work. Yes, it does. Look at the colour of that. And it's coming down the blinking sides. Set that in that box just now. Set that on the tissue. Yes, I have got it on the table. I have got it on my blanket table. So lift that up gently, sit it on that bit of paper there. And put this tissue under here. Look at the colour of that, guys. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? It smells amazing as it is. And I did say that I was going to put lavender under that, didn't I? Well, I'm not going to be putting lavender in there because she's got a lavender bag. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, very gently I'm going to... Oh, that's enough. 4 drops went in there. So, I'm going to now put the lid on it without the roll on. Give it a wee shake. Take it down there. And again, push it in hard. Let me see, is that it in? That's it in, I think. Pop that there and then get a clean bit of tissue. There we go, because it's quite, as you can imagine, it's quite slippery. Lid on. And voila. So whether it's for birthdays, Christmas, Mother's Day, whatever, there's a few little things or a few little tips that you can do without breaking the bank. Au revoir to the pup and bye-byes. Bye-byes.